I'm Tony Hopkins, Company Archivist here at Gwent Archives, and along with the rest of French Association, we put together this commemorative exhibition on the Great War. A few sort of essential bits of information first. As you see, the building is cruciform. The north wing is on my left, south wing on the right. If there should be any kind of fire alarm, I'll weep. But there are fire exits at both ends of the building, north and south, and on the two main entrances that you've come in through. There are toilets as well on either wing, so hopefully you have all the facilities that you need. There are refreshments being served in the south wing. There is a plan of the building on the table here you can pick up, and also a rough programme. The main exhibition is on my left there in the what we call our education room. But there are other things going on, particularly the films that have been running. And there are going to be some demonstrations from a World War I reenactment soldier, if you like, as well as other things to be experienced. And by all means, grab me through the day and ask me questions or make observations or what it is we do. It's well been said that the past clings to us, and I think there's no better illustration of that in relation to World War I in this building. It was completed during World War I for the Steel Company, or Steel and Iron Company it was then, and it also bears a memorial plaque to Jack Williams, who was one of the most decorated soldiers in World War I, who actually worked in this building. And we've put a small information sheet about him on the board here, and you can go up and see the plaque just about me on the stairs. It's also very appropriate, therefore, that Gwent Archives' extensive collection of documents is actually in this building, and the selection of those documents has been put out on display today relating to World War I, so you'll have a chance to look at it. As I drove in here today, there was talk on the radio about the secrets of some diaries which have been put online, which is a fantastic resource. But when you see documents firsthand, it does have that impact, that immediacy, which you don't necessarily get from looking at things on a screen. It's my justification always for persuading people to visit an archive service, to look at documents at first hand. It does give you that tangible, immediate quality of the past. And as I said, the past is always with us, it surrounds us. And in a way, our tone today will be very important. It's very, very contemplative, commemorative, and it's the archive that helps us to understand what people felt like during that time. And hopefully we succeeded in doing that. We couldn't have put it together without tremendous input from the Western Front Association. And it's my pleasure now to call upon Peter Strong, the chair, to say a few words about the exhibition.
Thank you, Tony. Well, it's been August and with your staff in preparing this exhibition, and it must be said there could be no more fitting place for the exhibition to be launched than this wonderful building here. As you come in, you may well have noticed a clock tower with its 1915 date stone, highlighting, as Tony mentioned, the important role played by the Evervale Company in producing the coal, the steel and the munitions for the war effort. Along the corridor, and I hope you'll take the opportunity to go along to see the Works Museum, there are various photographs there of the workers from this company, many of them women, who did so much under very difficult circumstances, and often with very poor diets at the end of the war there, to keep the wheels of industry turning. Tony mentioned Jack Williams, VC, DCM, MM and Barn, who was a highly decorated Welsh soldier in the war, who worked for this company as a coal miner before the war, and then in this very building as a commissioner after the war. His memorial is at the top of the stairs there. There used to be a memorial on the landing, and I hope very much to see it soon return to its proper place to all the workers from the Evervale Company who joined the forces and lost their lives in the process of the Great War. Now again, as Tony mentioned, this exhibition is about commemoration and not a celebration. Above all, we commemorate the loss of life. Over 5,000 men and women from Gwent had their lives taken in the Great War. We also commemorate the civilians and indeed all members of the armed forces as well, whose bravery, ingenuity and endurance did so much to bring us through the war. We commemorate equally those who face the challenges of their own consciences as conscientious objectors. Now this pop-up exhibition remembers people of all ages as well. From Richard O'Shea, the 14-year-old galley boy, the youngest Gwent person to be killed in action in the First World War, and James Bull, the 70-year-old chief engineer, the oldest person to be killed, both of course from the Merchant Navy, who should not be neglected for their major role in this conflict. This exhibition will move around the county over the next 4 years until November 1918, and we hope that by going to schools, libraries, museums, village halls, community centres, that a very large number of people will see it, but it will encourage them to think about the issues and to find out more. And above all, to find out more by using the wonderful wealth of documents and sources of evidence that can be found here in the Gwent Archives. And I very much hope that all of you will play your part in encouraging that process. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. Before I actually declare the exhibition open, I just wanted to say one thing. I'm sure all of you, as I have, had grandparents who served or were killed or wounded in the Great War. And the archives here give those of you who have not yet got to the bottom of what happened to your forebears a wonderful chance of finding out more. I think everybody here would have had family in the war, and the archives is exactly what it says it is. Fantastic records of who served in what. I now have great pleasure in declaring the exhibition open. Thank you.